So I've got all my supplies for my morning injection, which is a new syringe and needle. I use a puller needle so that this needle can get dull and stay dull. It doesn't matter. So this one is going to be sharp and enter my skin more easily. And then my 2 vials of medication and my alcohol swabs. Since this is the puller needle, and this is the one that's used multiple times until it gets too difficult to draw medicine out of separate vials, I usually swab it off with some alcohol first, just to make sure that it is sterile. You can see this needle's been used several times, so it's kind of resisting going in. And then I'll pull the rest. Sorry for the shakiness. I'll go ahead and empty this. So one-handed job here. And I'll draw that needle out. And the reason that needle is kind of difficult is because these are single-use needles, but I'm using them multiple times to draw medication out, so that I'm not using the same needle to draw out my medication and then inject it into my skin, because that's more painful and it's just more friction for the skin, so it's does not feel nice if you have a needle that's been used to enter multiple vials and then go in your skin. Okay, again, this might be a little shaky since I'm doing a one-handed here, but the first thing you do is swab the area you're going to do the injection in with alcohol. And I really like the single-use swabs from Kroger. That's where I get mine. You get 100 individually packed little squares for $1. And you want to make sure that the alcohol is evaporated before you do the injection. Asked the nurse about it when she was doing it. She just said that it needs to be evaporated to make sure that the bacteria is killed. So that's why I try to kind of fan it and make sure I can feel that it's dry. I kind of go slowly because I'm not very good at giving, back up to you, myself shots. I don't like to jam them in, so I will poke slowly and it goes in. You'll want to aspirate. Just pull back this handle, make sure the blood doesn't come up. So that means you haven't hit a artery or blood vessel, because we're doing intramuscular injections, not intravenous. So, and then you just start pressing the medication in. Sometimes it'll hurt a little, and part of that could be if you're pressing it in too fast, because if you press it in too fast, it can make a hard knot in the muscle, which I've had them before that were pretty big hard knots, and kind of freaked me out. And basically just kind of massage it, and you can put heat on it, and it's fine. It's just you've injected a lot of fluid into the muscle in one spot, and it's had to absorb it, and so it's just collected in that area. So sometimes that might be why. If it's really painful, it's possible that you've hit a nerve. But mostly it's just kind of the prick and sting of a needle, which is unpleasant but not terrible. And the needles I usually get have the safety glide caps so that you don't accidentally, once they're done, you pop this on them so that they can't be reused or opened back up by somebody and accidentally jabbed. So that's how I give myself my injections. Sometimes I do them on my legs, and sometimes my arms, my upper arms, and sometimes in the glute, in the hip, butt area. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.